Welcome to the Sewing Machine Repair Guy. This is part 2 of the Jaguar Epochlock 298D Serger adjustment. Today we're going to finish the adjustments and make a beautiful stitch with this machine. Learn with me today as we apply the lessons we learned last time when we learned what not to do. Remember, the upper looper goes in front of the needles and you can adjust the upper looper from side to side if needed. Keep that in mind as we adjust today. We'll also be doing some thread tension adjustments with this one as well. In fact, a major portion of this video is devoted to setting the tension for this machine. Okay, I'm not catching the red thread. Not catching that lower looper thread. So that's my problem. Alright, upper and lower looper. Let's see if I can show you this. It's gonna be fun. Alright, there you go. See how it just touches that thread? Let's see if I can get you right in there. So that upper looper is not far enough over to catch the red thread. I mean, it just barely touches it. So when the fabric's in there, it's stopping it from working. Okay, now this is the time where you need to adjust your timing and get it in the right spot. So everything's got to come back apart. We're going to adjust the timing the correct way this time. The upper looper, the one on the right, to go right into that lower looper, right into that divot there. And the upper looper is like just a little bit off. So I think we have two adjustments to make. I think we have, one is the lower adjustment, so that gives you the timing so that this comes up at the right time. And then the other is we have just a micro little adjustment from side to side to make this closer to that lower looper. And that'll be the screw up here on the top that I adjusted before. So let's get at it. Okay, so that one's good. And now I just need it, I mean, just a tiny bit over. I mean, it is just right there. And then we got clearance over here at the needles. If you remember before, the upper looper was going behind the needles, and now it's going in front of the needles. And then I can turn you right side up. Okay, so we'll give that one a try. And we'll put everything back together. Let's lower pressure on the feed dog a little bit. All right. And let's see what we've got here. Bring some light. What I see is I see a nice straight green stitch. I see the blue stitch looks pretty good. I see the red lower looper peeking around the corner, so it's not right on the edge. It needs to come, so red tension could go up a little bit. And I also see the red tension poking through on the bottom of the yellow fabric there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's bring it in. So if you look at that, the red for the lower looper is coming around the corner, so it needs to, the tension on that needs to go up. Also, you can see the red poking through underneath that yellow there. On this side, on the back side, I see a pretty darn good stitch. Okay, now I get to look. Okay, what I see here is overall I think all of our stitches are a little tight. We're going to come down, except green is a little loose here, so green's going to stay the same. We're going to come down on all, and I'm going to come down on red more. So red is going to come down 2, yellow 1, and blue 1. All right, let's see what we get. Oh yeah. Now red did come around the side again. Came around the front, so red is still... Red needs to be a little tighter. I may have done this wrong before. Alright, so red needs to be a little tighter. I like how green and yellow are looking. And blue. We're going to tighten up red just a tad. All right. I'm very happy with that stitch right there. It's very nice. Now I'm not messing with the differential feed or anything like that on this. That's where the user is going to set that. What I am going to do is put the thread that came with the machine back into it and make sure we get a good stitch with that. Oh yeah. It's looking much better. And I think that's what we're going to call it. We got a beautiful stitch on a beautiful Jaguar Epochlock. Try saying that 10 times fast. Jaguar Epochlock 298D. Thanks for learning with the sewing machine repair guy today. I hope you enjoyed watching me fail and then learn from my mistakes to get this machine producing a beautiful stitch. I enjoy putting these videos out for your enjoyment, and I'd love to hear from you. Please take the time to comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what you would like to see more of. Just let me know. Thanks to ptomps01 for the comment on the last video. You rock. I'm glad to hear that you're starting work on these machines. Keep it up. I have a few machines that I'm going to film soon, and I might just have a vintage restoration coming up as well. If you like this video, feel free to share it with your friends on Facebook. I could use the views. Thanks.